Welcome back. Or should we say, thanks for having us back.
Yo, it's been a
COVID.
mad while.
Yo, how long has it been actually?
It's been
I actually
three.
don't know.
It's been 3 weeks since we have. Actually, no, 4 weeks because you didn't want to do that one episode, and we thought it was just gonna be that one. But then I got COVID.
Ooh, I didn't want to.
Yeah, you just. Oh, you were working.
Oh, yeah. I had 1 week where I worked all. Was that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I told you. Oh, yeah. And then you got COVID. And that's what this episode's about.
Yes.
COVID.
Yep.
And
I got-
Charlie's recovery.
So don't think of me as like I went on a spring break
That's not what happened.
thing and I was
Mm-mm.
having fun and
Mm-mm.
people all around me and I just knew I was gonna get infected. But
Wait, did you?
no.
Oh.
No, it was just going to work and a coworker had it. But she blames that I had it first.
Nah.
But she was the one coughing straight up. So I'm gonna say it's her. So
But you know what the important
good
thing
job.
is?
She's probably hearing the show too.
You know what the important thing is?
What?
We're healthy.
We're good now. We're good now.
Did you take the vaccine?
So here you go. Here's a story.
Here's the story.
Here's a story, folks. So I got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine March
Oof.
22nd.
Oof.
It's probably the worst vaccine you can get in the market.
Well, but when you got it, that hadn't been out yet.
Yeah, actually, well, when I got it, literally that same day, my dad sends me a link saying that 250 people got sick out of it, like really, really sick, like hospitalized sickness. And I was like, really? I don't want to know about that.
Gracias, papa.
Yeah, I'm like, thanks for that. You know, no anxiety.
But how'd you
here.
feel when you got it?
So when I got it, I just felt like a Charlie horse on my arm.
That's it?
And then, yeah, that's it. And then I was like, good to go. And then I was like, all right, I'm just going to do what I always do. Just chill, you know?
And then?
And
How long
then,
did that last?
so it only lasted 2 days.
What? The pain?
No.
Or the relaxation?
The relaxation.
And then?
And then my boss messaged me saying, there was an outbreak in the office and somebody had tested positive. He didn't tell me who. And I was like, oh, fuck.
And you hadn't gone to the office?
No, I wasn't.
Since the vaccine?
No, I was at the office with the vaccine. Yeah. And then, so basically, I get tested the next day, and I tested positive. And I was like, oh, I'm going for a roller coaster now.
And he had the vaccine.
And I had the vaccine, and my brother had it. No, he didn't get the vaccine, but he had COVID.
He had COVID.
And he had the worst experience ever.
Yeah, because he had no vaccine.
Like, he had to go to the hospital and everything. Like, it was bad. So, in my head, I'm like,
Did your
okay.
mom?
No, my mom was all right.
Oh,
But,
awesome.
yeah, so also my mom got it. But I didn't get it from them. It was strictly the office.
Yeah, because he doesn't live with his mom or brother.
Yeah, so I haven't seen him for weeks either. So,
Because of it?
no, I haven't seen him in weeks, like,
Oh.
period. So, it was that. And I got COVID, and it literally happened in the weekend. I started getting, like, some dry cough. And then a runny nose a little bit. And I was like, oh, shit, I have this shit. And I was in the backyard just, like, contemplating my life because, like, Alex was in this house. And I was like, I think she's going to get it, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just going to go to my parents because they got it. And they're just going to take care of me or something, you know? Like, forcibly.
That's smart, though.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm going to go before this shit gets any worse, you know?
Yeah, so
And I'm surprised she never got it.
Alex?
Yeah, she never.
Yeah, she didn't, which is awesome.
That's
that girl's
crazy.
got the immune system.
Of a horse. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so I went to my parents and I was watching a shit ton of movies. Like cuz my brother had HBO Max and I didn't know they had the whole trilogy of Lord of the Rings. So that's what I was doing. I was watching straight up Lord of the Rings.
That's not bad, though.
No, it was a good time.
I want to watch Lord of the Rings again.
It's good, man. I don't know. Watching it on a streaming service just makes it feel special a little bit. Because it's like, oh, shit, they really do like this movie.
But that's not the end of your story.
I saw Point Break.
That's not what I mean.
That was with Keanu Reeves and what's that guy from Baywatch? No. Oh no, what's that guy from what's it called? Sexy dancing, Dirty Dancing. What's the guy's name?
Who?
The fucking dude with the long hair. Patrick
Swayze. Stewart.
We have an audience, live audience here.
Live audience.
Hey guys.
Ooh.
Yeah, great. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. This is the first time we have a... No, it's not the first
It's
time.
not the first.
It's not the first.
Yeah, so welcome to the Bromenade show.
The Bromenade. Welcome.
There's no lemonade as of yet. We need our supplier. Hey. Hook us up.
Give him a
again.
shout out.
So we need a shout out to, what's it called again?
It was like...
It's a long name.
It is a long name. I'll look for it.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Well, your story doesn't end there because Charlie
yeah.
had complications.
Did I?
Yeah. He got better.
Oh.
But his test kept coming back positive.
So I was getting tested like literally 16 times, sticking that cotton ball swipe thing up your nose like every day, basically. And there was one day I still had symptoms, and then one day it came out negative, a false negative. But then, like a false negative on my rapid, but then my PCR said positive. So then I got retested. Oh yeah, so shout out to Amelie's Small Batch Lemonade. Follow them on Instagram, man. It's amazing. Very citrusy,
very
juicy,
good. Very nice,
and
sweet.
Sweet licorice.
Licorice.
No, not licorice, but it's like it's good. You can put liquor in it, but whatever. Good stuff.
For real. Like for real.
Yeah, so I got a false negative in there, so I got tested again, and then my rapid said positive, so I was like, okay, this makes sense. But then my PCR said negative. And I was like, wait a minute.
Of confusion.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. PCR is actually more realistic than a rapid test. So then I had to like get tested again the next, and then both of them came out positive, but like 3 days later because it took long to get it.
So, long story short.
Okay.
He got sick.
Yeah.
Well, wait.
My symptoms. You want it?
Long story short with Bromenade.
Oh, okay.
1 week we couldn't do it because I was working too much, and our plan was, whatever, we're going to have to miss out on this week. We'll keep going.
Yeah.
But then he got hit with COVID, got sick. We couldn't do it that week.
Yeah.
Next week, he felt better.
Yeah.
Took a test, kept coming back positive, so he didn't want to risk anyone getting sick, so he stayed with his parents.
Yeah.
Then the next week came in again.
Positive,
and we're like, what the hell?
And I had like no symptoms at that point.
No symptoms.
Like I was like 100% good.
Which I think had a lot to do with the fact that he took the vaccine.
Maybe. But now I got double negative, so I don't know.
But so he finally got a double negative. And so here we are. We're back. Bromenade.
We're back.
Goddamn. We have a live audience.
Yeah.
None of them are sick as far as we know.
Yeah. So, shit. It's the first time. Yeah, so my symptoms was really bad back pain.
Oh.
Like my muscle back pain was like through the roof.
But was that because of COVID or because of the vaccine? Because I felt back pain because of the vaccine. And I took Pfizer.
I took Johnson & Johnson, so I don't know. I had extremely back pain. I had a runny nose, dry cough, some phlegm, no fever for some reason. And I think that was pretty much it. I never got chills.
How long did it last? Like the sickness?
The sickness, like for real, like it was the first week.
It was a whole week though?
It was a whole week, but on Friday I started feeling better. Like the symptoms were like leaving, but the back pain was still there. But I was popping up Advils, like the gel ones. So every time I popped one, it went away.
That's good.
But it always come back
like
8 hours later, and I had to pop another.
Ain't that weird?
Yeah, so I just had to keep doing that, you know. And
I wonder why it made your back hurt.
And my back was fucking hurting, dude. But it's supposed to hurt muscles in your body, and it chooses what. Differently for people. Like some people it was legs and arms, and mine's was the back.
Is that true?
Yeah, like it hurts. Yeah.
I mean that's like the first sign is when you get
soreness. Yeah, soreness.
Just because that's the closest part.
Yeah.
Where's your core?
Yeah.
Your core is your back.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. So it's like a one-hit kill.
Because when I got the vaccine, it started hurting my arm, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
And then it started like growing like through my chest and my back.
You feel it, yeah. You feel it
and I was
running
like,
through.
And then it went away. during the midday.
Yeah.
And then at night, it came back, dude, but down my back, the right side of my back.
Oh, that's
And
weird.
that night,
Mine was my upper back. My upper back.
Dude.
Hard place to get.
guys, get the vaccine. Get the vaccine.
Well,
It'll hurt, but it'll be worth
just don't get vaxxed and then know that you are positive. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like that was me. Like
I
I
think-
just got vaxxed and then I just got positive because of my coworker.
I mean, for sure, just because you got vaccinated, I think they said that it takes 2 weeks after, in the case of like Pfizer, after your second dose, 2 weeks later, you are fully vaccinated.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, this was super like post.
It's okay.
Yeah.
She's always in the shop.
Yeah, like at the moment, it was like right after the vaccine. I was just really chilling with my coworker.
Yeah.
Like, cause we work together, and she was coughing, but she said it was allergies. So I definitely got it from her.
Liar.
Yeah. So it was not, and I feel like when you're vaxxed, it's like fighting something in you.
Oh, I mean, that's what it is. It's us
Yeah.
training our immune system how to fight COVID.
Yeah, and I feel like my immune system was a little low.
'Cause
So
it
and
was
if I was
working, yeah.
next to a positive person, I'm definitely getting it.
Yeah.
Because
Plus,
like my
again,
defenses are fighting something else, and now when COVID hits in,
it's fighting
then it's
too.
like, oh
But
shit,
you
now
know-
we gotta fight
You know what that means?
What?
That you're stronger than anyone else now.
Probably, dude.
Fuck,
I'm
dude.
like Superman up in here.
Dude, Superman and COVID, that shit, dude.
Shit, dude. So yeah, that's the story. I think we could wrap it up.
No. There's more. Because
Okay,
throughout
go
those 3 weeks, a lot happened.
Oh yeah,
But I
don't
guess
know.
not a lot happened.
Okay, tell
But
me.
we did also get to a point where we were like, we want to see Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
We don't care if it's positive, we'll all get COVID or whatnot.
Yeah,
Just
they're-
kidding.
Yeah.
We wore our masks.
Yeah.
But we did go to Key West or
We-
Key Largo.
We went to Key Largo, and I was still positive,
was.
but there's
Well, technically,
it's been like a couple of days that I was literally good.
Yeah.
And I was still positive, but I was wearing my mask, and it was an outside event.
Mhm.
We were paddleboarding
and kayaking.
and kayaking. This guy was kayaking.
It was amazing. It was a beautiful day.
Yeah, and
The water was great.
it was nice and blue. It feels like the Caribbean thing. Hold on. Sorry, I heard.
I don't know if you should do that while it's on.
All right, it feels better now.
Holy shit.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's horrible. You cut that out.
Yeah, we'll cut that out.
Cut that
We'll
out.
cut that out. Okay, so we were paddleboarding at
Mhm.
this. What's the place called?
Should we say it?
It's something paddles.
It's called Paddles.
Oh, okay.
Paddles the Keys.
Yeah. So we go there. Well, I was inside the car and shit, and my girlfriend was inside, and she was just talking to the guy, or no, the girl, the lady inside, right? And I didn't hear anything she said. I just went in, put my keys where it's supposed to be, and then jump into the paddle and wait for all our friends to come because they were coming from Miami. you know?
And at different times.
Yeah,
weirdly.
so everyone was just coming in like singly, like waiting for other people to come because I think we had a party of 8,
10.
10.
It was not calling out any names right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was like
Yeah, it was 10.
10 people. Okay, so we had 10 people, and this is the crazy shit. The currents were extremely heavy that day. The wind and current, it was intense. And we were like, fuck it, we're just gonna go to this island. And something said to me like, yo, it's gonna be really hard to like go there because the current is just totally against us. But we managed to do it. We ended up at the island and everybody was just fucking tired. We were like, yo, that was hard. Then our buddy of ours, shout out. Okay, Raul, shout out. He's like, yo, there's
No, wait. Let's say it differently. That boy dreamed big.
very big.
That boy dreamed
He
big. But
he
you know
said-
what? Well, go ahead.
He said he before he went to to like agree on the paddle thing, he was looking at like,
Oh, the day before.
The day before-
he was like, "This is where we're going."
yeah, he was like, I gotta go to this island. It was he said it was 2.5 miles from the island we were on, so it was a little bit more farther, and it was humongous, but it felt so close, but it was very far. and the current is going straight to land. Like, I'm talking about, like, if you're trying to go out, that shit is gonna pull you right back out. And then I was like, you know, this one would be a little bit more funner than going to the mangroves, because mangroves is like you're just going in this tunnel and there's like a bunch of shit and you're just like trying to go through it, but it's really hard. So I didn't want to deal with that, and I was like, I'd rather just hit the current and get to the island. And you didn't go.
I didn't, because I was like, that dream is too big and I don't need it.
What did you end up doing?
I just stayed on the little. So did you talk about the first island?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just stayed there. It was nice. It's like a nice little beach. The wind was great.
Did it get high tide eventually or no? It was always low tide. Yeah, so it was low tide at that time.
Excuse me.
I say it was about 2:00 at the time.
When you guys headed out,
Yeah. It was like
2:30, almost 3, because at like 3:30 or 4 we started heading back.
Yeah.
And then you guys didn't show up till like 4:30, so it must have been like almost 3.
Okay, so we head to the fucking island.
They get there.
It's me, this girl. Should we shout out?
Go ahead.
Okay, Connie and her boyfriend Lucas, and Raul and me and Alex, and we start heading there. The girls, they're way behind me. Like, I was fighting this current for my life. Like, that shit was so tough. Like, I don't know how Raul kept passing me. He kept going forward.
Are we gonna tell the whole story? I'm asking.
I'm showing my point of view.
No, but I'm saying, like, are we gonna even tell what happened at the end?
Yeah.
All right.
That's where it gets more exciting.
That's the interesting part.
That's where it's exciting. And I have other shit I want to talk about too.
Oh wow. Go on.
Yeah, I wrote it in a napkin. It's about fashion, so
that's good.
Get ready for that. I get so close to the island, but the currents were so fucking strong. This thing's like working. It was so fucking strong. I had to hold on to a buoy, right? A David Bowie.
A David Bowie.
I was holding on dear life, and I just wrapped the thing that's like a surfboard, those string that you put on your leg. I just wrapped it around that, and I was like trying to get a breather, and I just see my paddleboard, surfboard or whatever, like just getting pulled that way of how strong the current was going. Like I like the string's all the way there, so I had to pull myself back to take it out. You know?
Right.
So it was that hard, like extreme, and I just keep seeing Alex and Connie farther away, like a speck. And I was like, yo, this island is farther than I thought.
Yeah.
And Raul is like on the other side of the island. He's not even going straight to it. He was on the side where the boats are, and he actually managed to see it.
Right.
And what was so scary about the island, it was dead silent. Like insulated room silent. Like you couldn't hear anything. I felt like I lost my hearing. I had to talk for a second. I was like, hello? Oh shit. This shit is mad silent. This is so weird. It's like its own little insulated island or something. I don't know. It was really freaky. Because of that silence, it freaked me out, and I just headed back to the girls. But Lucas, like, I was like going back, and Lucas was going. I'm like, fuck that shit. Yeah. You go for that. And so I get back with the girls, and I'm like, yo, we got to start paddling the other way, because once it hits to the like land, it's going to be hard going the other direction, because the current was going like against it, but like going towards the land. And then she's like, oh shit, we got to go, because we're getting closer to the dock until we hit the dock. And then we're just trying to go through the coast.
Where was the dock though?
The dock is actually, it was so far out that we were in the dock. We were in it. So we had to like go under the dock and like keep going, and to the point that the ground was like there's no water anymore. So they didn't want to walk because it was all mushy and weird.
Yeah.
So I had to pull them. Of how hard that current was, I'm like, I don't know how these guys are gonna make it back, because it kept getting worse and worse, the current. And then when we ended up getting back, Connie was like, "Where's my boyfriend?"
Oh yeah.
Like we couldn't see them. They were like, we were so far out that like they're disappeared. The mist is like, you're gone. So she freaked out because it was already like 4:30, like you said, and the thing closes at 5. And then she told the dude, she's like, look, I think my boyfriend's still out there.
This is when
And-
they came back to
Yeah,
the,
and she's like, I'm worried that they won't come back because the currents were really strong. And the guy's like, wait till 5. If they don't come back, I'm going to go get them with the boat. 5 hits. Guy gets on the boat. And it's a really thin boat.
He doesn't really get on the boat.
Oh, yeah, you tell him.
I mean,
Tell him.
so the guy, what is it? It's more of a canoe.
It's like a canoe.
It's a what?
A dinghy.
It's a dinghy because it has an engine.
Yeah.
And the guy gets in it, and he's starting to try to make this engine work, and it
Like he was
doesn't
like a lawnmower.
Yeah, doesn't seem like it wants to work.
Yeah.
He does it like 4 or 5 times. It feels like it's flooded, but it lets out more and more water, and eventually starts. He revs it to see if it works. Everything's fine. He unwraps it from the dock, gets in it, and then he has his hand on the throttle. And as he's going to sit down, I see him like throttle more by mistake.
Like he kept going for it.
And
like
he's
a
not fully
masochist.
seated. So like, let me see if I can. So he's like this, and the boat's under him, and that shit goes.
Dude,
and that boy goes.
the
Wah!
dude does a backflip, dude.
Yeah,
the
but
guy does a backflip in the air to the water.
all jokes aside, though,
The boat
he
flipped.
He could have gotten hurt because
Dude.
he fell right next to the propeller.
Yes, he did.
And then the boat on its own just went full throttle towards
The
some mangroves
Yeah.
and kind of hit it and like was about to come back around. So he started swimming back, and luckily before it even came back towards him, it actually got caught with the mangroves and it like shut itself off.
Yeah.
And then started sinking. Then he comes back, goes to get some of his other coworkers, and they get down to like go
Get him,
Yeah.
and first get him, and then he went back in to get the boat.
Yeah,
'cause
so
it
he
was
then
completely
dives in,
flipped.
gets the boat, and they do manage to like pull it out.
All the things start floating above the water. Is like,
Yeah, his sandals.
oh yeah, he lost them. It kept going because of the current.
Yeah.
It was gone.
And then it turns out that our 2 friends who were missing,
Dude, our 2 friends show up.
as they're pulling the boat up, show up.
Yeah, they finally put the boat right on the dock, and then our 2 friends just come in, burnt.
And they're like, "What's going on?"
Hey, we made it back. That was not that bad. I was like, not bad. Those currents were fucking extreme as fuck. Like, holy shit. These guys, like, I don't know. Maybe I was totally COVID. Maybe it was because I was weak.
Maybe, but
Or
they made it.
Dude, those currents were extreme.
They made it.
So the dude was so pissed, dude. I could tell he was so pissed that they came back. And he's like, "Are these the guys? Okay, next time, like, we told you about the rules to not go to the island." And remember, I said from the beginning, I didn't hear any of that shit.
Neither did I, to be honest.
Only person that heard it was Alex, and she didn't tell us.
Yeah, from what we heard after, the person that helped us get set up doesn't work there.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was like someone that they know that goes there all the time, and they like left her there because they weren't there. I really don't know what happened, but no one really did tell us that we weren't allowed to go to the other island. The other island definitely was far.
Dude, it was so not only that it was
Big
like
dreams, big
2.5 that way, it felt way more because of the current. So I would have to give it 4 miles and then 4 miles back.
No. Raul had actually mapped it out. It was only.
I understand, but it felt like pushing against it.
Oh, I see. What
Added
you're saying.
like
Yeah.
incline.
I see what you're saying.
You get me? It felt more.
It was definitely 1.8 miles, so it's basically 2 going and 2 back.
Yeah, but it felt.
But
way
yeah,
more. It
like
felt-
you said,
felt. Way more.
it was definitely not easy. I mean, even getting to the little island we got to, we noticed that the wind and current was really tough.
Yeah.
So and that little island was half a mile from where we
First
started.
off, I'm on a paddle board.
Yeah.
This is like something for a kayak.
Yeah.
I
could've made
was
it.
dying. I had to be on my knees going like this. Yo, fuck. It was extreme. Like the wind was going at me. I was like, yo, this is hard as fuck. It was really bad.
But it was fun.
It was fun until our friend was like talking smack to the dude because he was being like he was not
Rude.
being a big man about it. He was not like, oh, thank God you guys are safe. Sorry about what happened. All good.
Which she had apologized a ton of times.
Yeah, she was like, I'm sorry that they got back. I was just like, like what any girlfriend should be. Like, hey, just in case, like, I'm kind of worried about my boyfriend. He's like not a paddleboarder guy, So the guy was like, I understand, but like next time, listen to what we had to fucking say. He was definitely not being a big man about it. Like,
I mean, no, but at the same time,
they met in the middle and they're like, all right.
Yeah, that's why. Because I felt like
I felt the anger. He was gonna go drink a beer after.
He was right too. The only thing is, he thought someone had told us something, and they didn't.
No.
So
the most the lady told us was upselling. She was like, oh, don't forget to buy some water bottles and some things for your phone. It might fall in the water. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like, she was upselling hard.
But so, who was it that said that she didn't work there? Does she really not work there?
No, the lady told us. The fat lady.
Yeah.
But it was like another lady that was dealing with your kayak that was like a friend. The skinny lady.
Oh.
That was the friend. And
so the other lady that was up front does work there?
Yeah.
But she didn't say anything either.
She didn't say nothing. She didn't say shit.
Huh?
How many stars?
First off.
Yeah, wait.
First off.
Yeah, wait.
I give respect to this fucking this service.
Establishment
because it was mad cheap.
Dude,
$30 for the whole day? Get the fuck out of here.
And they were being nice. Like, we didn't have to.
Like, they made us
it was
like
supposed
locals.
to be until 8. But they're like, it's fine. You guys can stay out there, watch the sunset if you want. Yeah. We'll just teach you how to put the things away. I was like, shit, it's $35 for that whole day. That's amazing.
That's amazing.
So establishment, 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
5 out of 5.
It's just, you know what? We didn't know about currents. We ain't smart.
Well, but that's where, I mean, they do have to tell everyone.
Yeah.
Because it's a business where locals are going to go, but also people who have never done it are going to go.
Yeah.
So, but it's not their fault because according to at least the 2 guys that were helping us, they always do tell people the rules, which could be very well true. But they weren't. They were only giving us like our equipment. They weren't setting us up. So it's not their fault either. But for sure, we went without knowing anything. They literally just handed us we paid. They handed us our stuff. And let us go. And dude, so that's not our fault.
The guy
either.
did a fucking backflip. That's all I gotta say. That guy was fucking. Dude, I saw him. You know what was crazy? There was nothing I could do about it.
None of us could.
I was just there looking at this guy doing a backflip. I'm like, yo, that's fucking nuts. Am I gonna help him get out of the water? He looked like a professional. Like this is all in my mind. I'm like, should I help him get the boat?
I did too.
Like. I'm way too weak for this shit right now, dude. I just paddled my life out there. The guy, I don't know. Thank God the workers came and then they were helping him, but it was still not enough to carry that fucking boat. That shit was like flooded as fuck with water. And
even some other people came to help him.
Yeah, even you were like, should I help?
I wanted to, but
like, I don't know. Like, it's not my place.
The truth is that I kept talking to him like 3 times and he kept ignoring me. So I was like, why no?
Yeah, he's like, he didn't want to fucking do it, dude. We were part of the party. The dude was mad, man. He was so mad. He even said fuck like really loud. Like he was like mad.
Well, that's besides the point. If I flipped the boat, I'd also say fuck.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but like he doesn't want to look at nobody and everyone's looking at him because there's a bar in the back and everyone's just like, whoa. And then we heard some laughing. Oh, he was so pissed, dude.
I didn't hear laughing.
There was some guys over there in the bar just laughing, like pointing. I was like, this guy must be so angry.
I don't think they sounded like that.
Yeah, they were. There's some, and the guy that was laughing actually finally like walked around and he's trying to help. That was him. He was laughing his ass off.
Well, he got his sandal trapped onto the boat, so that was good.
Yeah.
But anyway, besides that horrible, almost deadly experience.
Went to a nice restaurant.
No, but even before that, the day was beautiful.
Oh, it was nice. Yeah.
The water. I'm glad I stayed on the island. I had a great time.
Dude, it was literally like right the next day. There was like a tropical storm here.
For 2 straight days.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, it was crazy. We went at the perfect time.
Yeah,
the calm
like-
before the storm.
Yeah, and I saw videos of Key Largo the day after,
Horrible.
and then it was like huge fucking waves.
We got lucky.
Yeah, so I think those waves were just like a warning, like it's gonna get real nasty tomorrow. So, yeah, this shit was fucked up.
But then after that, we got dressed and we went to this really.
It was a very outside type of weekend.
But it was great. It was great, and this was all not knowing whether Charlie had COVID or not.
Exactly.
But us being like, bro, he's been good for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Man.
And then, sure enough, like 2 days later, you got your results finally, and they came out negative. Negative.
Yeah,
So,
double negative.
congrats, Charlie.
Yeah.
You're negative.
So what did you do in all that time I was away?
Nothing. Oh, I remodeled my room.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
I was kind of expecting it to be always the same, so I come back
No,
and it feels a little
no.
nostalgic.
Nah.
Like your
no.
your room, every time I go there, it's like, that's how it's supposed to be. The bed on the side and then the computer there.
Wait.
Exactly.
Well,
yeah.
all that stuff is still in the same place.
That's what I'm thinking. I thought you rearranged.
Sort of. I did center things around better. The computer's in the exact same spot.
Oh, okay.
But the couch is in a different place. The bed's in a different place. The TV is in a different place, and that stuff.
Interesting.
You got to see it. You got to see it.
I'll go one day.
Yeah.
Now that I'm double neg.
You're not invited.
Okay. How much time do we have?
We have
30
more minutes.
Okay. I think we have time for some fashion. I don't know. I just wanted to talk about this. Okay, so
Let's hear it.
I made, I don't know if you guys can see this.
It's really...
You see this style right here? I don't know if you guys can see this. It's a girl with super tight leggings and like her ass sticking out and like some big ass Jordans or Timberlands. Like look, I'm not here to hate. I'm just gonna say the timeline of fashion from the 90s to now. That's what
If
this
you
is about.
started like that, it sounds like you're here to hate.
It's a little hate about myself too.
Oh,
'Cause,
okay,
you know,
okay.
it's a hate all around.
That's right. Charlie doesn't pick.
Yeah, I just hate everything. All right, so 90s, we all know what 90s looks like.
Yeah,
It was-
Nirvana.
Well, there's grunge, there's like goth.
No, but
there's a lot of things, but you know what it was? That nobody could have branched off to music. Everybody kind of listened to the same thing, either the radio or you went and experimented on some fucking tangent.
But I feel like it's because...
It was whatever you listened to on the radio.
But the music at
Which
the time...
that's why music was actually pretty good at back in the day, because it's like,
But
this is the only music I can hear right now.
But it's because those guys all that played those songs liked all types of music, and grunge in a sense comes from a lot of different genres.
That's true. So like grunge was made in the middle. That's why.
Kind of, yeah.
So the 90s, you know,
But with
big
sadness.
punk, big punk, but that's also, you also had like
Ska.
No, I'm not saying that, but like radio music. What was 90s radio? Like you hear some Celine Dion in there, you hear some like
Radio Disney.
yeah, Radio Disney was hot back in the day,
It was.
you know, like all that stuff. So you know what the 90s is, right?
I know what it is.
So then we hit 2000s, right? So this is when
A lot of brown in
so
the 90s.
brown is look. I even have the brands Fat Farm, South.
That was 2000s.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I'm talking about 2000. It's like 50 Cent style.
Echo.
What is? I call it the Boondocks era. You know how they dressed in Boondocks, the cartoon.
Oh,
It felt like that.
Yeah, well,
Dave Chappelle in his prime as fuck. You know, like it
skinny.
was. BT was on its prime as fuck. Lil Wayne, I think. No, not Lil Wayne yet.
Lil Wayne was around in 2000.
Yeah, he was, but it was like towards the end of 2000s ish.
Okay.
A little bit. At the beginning, it was more like what you like, the Bone Thugs and what else was it?
Bone Thugs is 80s too.
Yeah, but you know, 2000s. I guess Ludacris, Black Eyed Peas.
Okay.
Yeah. What
There was a
else?
lot of R&B.
R&B and Usher was super
Yeah,
hot
there you
at
go.
the time. Yeah, Nelly.
Nelly.
What about R. Kelly was pretty much R.
Yeah.
Kelly. Okay, R.
Lil
Kelly
Bow
was-
Wow.
Lil Bow. Yeah, a lot of
B2K.
a lot of Nickelodeon was hot at that era too. Like it was like pop and Nickelodeon.
What though? What in
It's
Nickelodeon?
cartoons. It's cartoons. Was
No,
on
I know what it is,
peak,
but
yeah,
which ones?
all of them. Like it was SpongeBob, Rugrats, all those things. Like
Rugrats.
Rugrats. They had the movies.
Hate the Rugrats.
In around the 2000s, like, and then all grown up and all that stuff.
Rugrats were the worst cartoons ever.
He really hates that era.
They were so ugly.
Whatever. So that's 2000, and the style was very like, you know, baggy as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, like
Big, like
big
big
hoodies,
big long shirts.
like big hoodies. Big JC Penney was selling, bro. That was like all the kids bought JC Penney shit.
I feel like 2000s clothing or fashion was still kind of like 90s.
Kind of,
but it went simple instead of like having patterns and shit.
It was a little bit normie, but like big normie.
Yeah, it became bigger.
Way bigger.
Like even the soccer players during that time
Dude,
had
the shorts
parachutes for shirts.
Dude, the shorts were like, yo, on your ankles.
Yeah,
yo.
yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is this?
Capris.
The
People wore
Dickies era,
capris.
that was totally Dickies era. I know it was
Yeah.
90s, but Dickies really hit 2000s.
was Dickies era.
Yeah. So the next after 2000s, then I know it didn't finish 2000s, but it's like late 2000s, 2009.
Okay.
Bro, the music was popping. Like, I know I'm not a big Kanye fan or whatever, but he
that's when he was like good.
Yeah, that's when he was good with the oh shit. What's it called? That Teddy Bear album, the one that he's flying. What's that called? Shooting Star. Okay, so yeah, that one that
But
came
even before that.
that came out in 2008 November, and so it's
Fall
like
Out Boy.
so basically the end of 2008 is when basically 2009. Kid Cudi came out.
Kid Cudi came out in 2010.
9. I'm talking about 2009. Only 2009.
Oh, all right.
Kid Cudi came out with that day and night shit.
That was back then.
Yes.
I felt like that was a little soon.
MGMT came out.
Yeah, I remember that.
Empire of the Sun came
Empire
out.
of the Sun.
There are other bands like Passion Pit, Neon Indian.
LMFAO. That was back then too.
2009. So 2009. Yeah.
It was party music.
Everything you like came out of 2009, like music wise. Like everything you like right now.
Megadeth.
It is our. It was our. I live in 2009. I'm still in 2009. I still have my fashion.
Yeah, I've noticed.
I never left 2009 because it was kind of indie rock era because
it was seen. It was seen.
Phoenix was in its peak because they just came out with Lithomania at the time.
Yep.
Yeah, and
copyright.
No, you can sing it. It's a cover. Yeah. Yeah. So a lot of fucking music came out. The Killers came with a new album that day too.
That day.
That
day.
2009 is a day, dude, because they went by so fast. House parties we done in the past is good. 2009 was great.
It was.
A lot of fucking up with cars and shit.
What?
Yeah, like joyrides.
Who did that?
I guess it was Ivan. Shout out.
But those joyrides means that we don't have the license.
No, I meant like joyride as like going in a car and just fucking around with it.
We did do that a lot.
Yeah.
Like every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So that was 2009 as well, and we were also listening to "Bullet for My Valentine."
Oh yeah.
That's 2009.
Oh man.
I'm telling you, all the music you know is from 2009.
But he's right. That's because that's what our era was.
That was our era.
How old were we?
I was literally 17.
Like
17, 18.
Shit.
You were 18 at the time.
Damn.
Yeah, like that was our prime of like adolescence.
Wow.
Yeah, we're the rebellious of the rebel.
Las Memorias.
And 2009 really showed its colors because like you had to be 21 to go to any of those concerts because they were like you had to be 21.
Yeah, but I feel like it was easier to get away with things back then.
Kind of like I was X'd out a lot in clubs back in the day.
Oh,
like,
I guess.
I was
but
like really trying to get into.
I
places.
feel like we were underage, but we managed to get drinks sometimes.
Oh no, yeah, no. I remember.
I feel like kids can't do that.
We
now,
used to love
but I could be
High
wrong.
Life. We were all about High Life.
No,
beers.
we didn't like it. We couldn't afford anything
Yeah,
else.
the beers were so expensive, and High Life was like
Cheap.
$4 for a 6-pack or some shit. And we're like, yo, why did people not just buy High Life? It's so cheap. And we thought because we didn't have a good beer mentality at the time. But good times. That was 2009. The style was tight pants.
I think Taylor's laughing at us.
Yeah, probably. Dude, 2009, I was wearing tight pants, tight sweaters, and then after it was very indie rock MGMT.
If you couldn't see Charlie's dick, he didn't like it.
I didn't like that. I wore shorts as fuck. I still do today. I'm living in 2009.
He's still in 2009.
I'm still in 2009. I'm not gonna lie. And then after 2009, 2010, the word hipsters came out.
No.
Yes, it.
I remember because of how much I hated it.
Hipsters came out in 2010.
3 years later.
Because I was calling that indie rock.
Or scene kids. Like the scene kids turned into hipsters.
No, scene kids turned to indie rockers. Indie rockers turned to hipsters.
Yes. But that took like 3 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 2010 was the hipster era.
And I hated it.
The thing is, what you hated was that they intentionally wanted to look shitty.
Yes.
Because we had vintage fashion at the Goodwill section. So whatever you felt like this was like trendy.
Yeah.
But it had to look trendy.
But it's still kind of going on now though.
Oh no. Yeah. And then what was it? That guy that shops in vintage shops. I forgot. What's that guy's name? The white guy. I forgot. It's a band that's now dead now.
Oh, it's a band?
No, not band. It's an artist. The white dude.
Bro, how many?
Oh, Macklemore or something.
Macklemore. Oh.
Yeah. What was it? Thrift Shop. Thrift Shop. Okay, so yeah, he made that song, and everybody was fucking thrifting because everybody was thrifting, huh? So yeah, Macklemore and Schmacklemore, because he's not even relevant at this day.
How come? Because now we got people like Bad Bunny.
Oh, yeah.
Bad Bunny is the Macklemore.
Look, we're not there yet. I'm going by this thing.
Where's Bad Bunny from? He's Colombian, right?
He's the end of 2020-ish. He's the 2019 to.
Well, he's still here.
I know, but like I'm saying, he's in that era. you only get a year. So then tight jeans got really
tighter. No, it got less tighter.
No, it got less tighter.
More fitted.
No, it got less tight in 2014.
Bro, he has a map.
Dude, I have a fucking map here, dude. And 2014 was interesting because it was called vaporwave fashion. Even Versace dropped a line for vaporwave, and then after that happened, the people became what is called normcore in 2015.
I don't know what that is.
Normcore is like dressing like Seinfeld, like just jeans, throw on a varsity shirt and a hat. Like you basically look like Leonardo DiCaprio trying to hide from the paparazzis. That's the style.
The paparazzis.
The paparazzis. That was the fashion. It was very Mac DeMarco style, just like throw on a hat. You grew out your hair and you're fucking.
Yeah.
It's kind of almost hipster, but it's more. I don't even care at this point anymore. Like I'm not gonna look good with a nice tie, like a hipster would. Like a random thrift tie that looks like shit, and with like some like. You know what I mean? It was like dressy, like a button down.
Like it no longer it went back to simplicity in a sense.
Yeah, like going from tight button downs and like trying to look good, but you totally got that from a thrift because it was shitty. It came from there to like, okay, I'm just wearing fucking shorts and a shirt and a hat and call it a day. Like you became a normie, like a normcore as fuck. That's why it was the normcore era.
And tall socks.
Yeah, I still wear tall socks. Actually, no. Actually, this is new. I never wore tall socks. I would wear the fucking skinniest socks.
Oh, yeah, under the shoe.
So you don't even know I have socks. That was also 2010. So that was that era. And then, so y'all wondering, what are we doing now, right?
I know.
What we're doing now is that everyone is dressing like they're going to the gym. Everyone's fucking wearing leggings.
Okay. Can I give you a quick...
Everyone's wearing the Nike outfit like they're going to a fucking gym.
Okay, just take a look at what everyone here is wearing. None of us here look like we're going to the gym.
But I'm saying the fashion of today, like everybody's wearing... The trendy thing is to wear gym clothes everywhere you go. Some lady crashed on me. Oh, yeah, that was another thing. When I was going to... Yeah, my car. Somebody crashed behind my car when I was getting tested. And what do you know? She was wearing
like she was from going. The gym?
No, she didn't. She did not. Because bullshit.
They have nowhere to freaking go.
It's COVID. Where are they going? They're going to the gym in COVID? She's in the line getting a COVID test.
All right.
Holy shit, this totally makes sense now. You're trending a fucking phase.
Bro.
Where was she going? Where's she going?
Bro.
Where's she going?
Bro. As someone who works in retail, I literally see people the whole freaking day. And yes, people come in gym clothes. But what I see more than anything is kind of like what you explained in 2014. Hat, T-shirt, shorts, long socks, and simple shoes.
Yeah, but more.
That's what I see more than anything.
No, I see. Maybe you're not in the downtown area as much.
Well, but you can't be like everyone wears what people in downtown are wearing.
No, but like it's everywhere. Like everyone's wearing, like dudes wearing like they're going to the gym, dude. Like their shoes, the Nike shoes, they're like all fucking weird looking, and it's like.
It's funny you brought this up though, and I'm gonna bring something else up that I feel like has to do with fashion, and it's because I was thinking about it yesterday. The man bun.
Okay, yeah.
You know
that was a trend.
But it still is.
Kind of.
Well, but mine, I've had mine since 2001, dude. I don't want to hear it.
Show the camera the bag. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
And mine's different. I don't tie the bun up, but I tie it up, but I got hair hanging.
You got a man bun.
I get it, but I started it.
No.
I've had it since way before it was popular.
We had the hipster era in 2010. There was no way.
I got my.
I googled it. Hipster is a term that stems from the 1930s.
Yeah,
Well,
we're talking about
true.
the fashion.
Turned into hippie.
Yeah.
And then back to hipster.
Yeah,
now.
it was a hippie. Yes, the word hippie, 70s. We say hipsters because it's modern hip ease.
But sort of because I've thought of that too, and it's like hipsters are people who like want to be hippies but aren't about all the.
It's a hippie.
Save the planet, bruh.
It was a hippie wearing a tie.
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
a
it was.
business hippie.
It's a business hipster. It was a hipster. That's why they had their beards all nicely.
Anyway,
glued.
back to the hair bun thing. I've had that shit since 2001. I started that shit, and I don't see anywhere here Anthony had a bun since 2001.
So another thing of today's modern, but it's been going on for like ever is the be bald and then have a beard type of thing for guys.
Well, I feel like if you do go bald, you have to embrace it, shave it off,
you
and
gotta
grow
shave
a big
it
ass beard.
See, it makes
Embrace
sense. It makes sense.
Exactly.
But just don't feel like you gotta hide it.
Don't feel like you gotta hide it.
You gotta
Shave
own it. You gotta own it.
and grow a big ass beard.
Now you're gonna look like an asshole. Now
You're gonna look like a Viking.
I know, like if that would happen to me, I'll be like, damn, I gotta become an asshole now. It's part of the protocol.
I've met some nice people.
Yeah, they're probably nice. I'm just saying it's the protocol though. You're gonna look like an asshole. You're gonna look like one. You're like, god damn, this guy looks like an asshole, but he's probably nice. Let me give him a shot. You know what I mean?
I'll give him a shot.
You know, yeah. And then girls, dude, the girls are wearing like workout clothes for any little thing now. Like they don't even give a fuck anymore.
I really haven't seen that, but I guess
I see that all the time. They're going on at Walmart with fucking like they were going to the gym every single second. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying not to do it, just making fun of you because we're living in the era. So I'm making fun of all the eras.
All of them.
And I'm counting this one as well. And what will we see in 2022? Shit. What do you think? I feel like it's going to be more parties than I've ever seen in my life after this, after COVID thing.
I genuinely think that's what my thought originally was about. It was going to be like, so now we're like at man bun, but I feel like it's stuck around long enough to where it might be here for a really long time. So what is next?
Yeah.
Here's what I'm thinking. Ready?
A lot of people grew out their hair in COVID. You know what I mean?
But I think after COVID, like once COVID's over,
they're
people
shaving
are
heads. We're going to see shaved heads.
I'm thinking
it's techno time, baby.
I think it's going to be some cyberpunk shit.
It could be.
Yeah, because people are going to want something new. They're going to be like, finally, COVID's gone. It's time for a fresh start. We gotta shave my head, man.
We need some crazy shit.
Or history repeats itself. We're going to go back to the 90s.
We've been hitting the 90s and normcore era.
Oh, you're right. So we're going to hit the 2000s again. Fat Farms are coming back.
Farm.
High top Adidas.
I want some famous shirts.
Some what?
Famous shirts.
Damn,
yeah, forget Supreme. Famous.
You know what shirts I hate? I hate the people that was wearing the 305 shirts.
Yeah. Oh, but that's new though.
No, 303 shirts.
What's 303?
The band. It was I don't know, a lot of fucking
Man, get that shit out of Miami.
those rockers were wearing it. I don't know. I'm calling you out, Gio.
Bunch of scallywags, dude.
Dude, yeah. So fashion back then it was a little weird, but I feel like we should get more shocking fashion in 2022.
I feel. Did you see?
I heard that.
Did you see the new? This it doesn't have to do with fashion, but maybe it has to do with the future and what it's holding.
Yeah.
Did you see those new doctor offices coming up in downtown called Forward?
I think.
Bro, you go, and there's no waiting room. There's a machine that you stick your hand in and you get on it and it reads everything. And then you go inside, meet your doctor. He's got a big ass screen with all your vitals and whatnot, tells you what's best for you, and you're out in 30 minutes.
That's pretty dope.
That's the new type of doctor. Huh? Yeah, it checks. It could check your your heart rate, right? Your pulse, even your
Well, that's what the nurse does when you first get.
Yeah, but instead of
It
like
skips
sitting
it.
there and have her put
So we're automating nurses.
Yeah, they're fired.
They're fired.
Who needs them?
Yeah, like talk about with the
Just kidding. Nurses are very important.
They need to ask you if you're sexually awkward.
Awkward?
Yeah. Are you sexually awkward?
A little. Well, when I.
No, but for real, this is so, and it looks so futuristic when you're in there because
cool.
it's a big ass room, but no chairs and one console, and you go on it. It also has a platform, so it weighs you. You put your hand in it. It tells you how long your fingernail is, and a little hand thing to read your temperature.
Do you have to put anything in your mouth? You have to put anything in your mouth?
No, you're free. Yeah, no.
Please clean it up.
And then this arm comes out of the computer and just grabs your huevos.
You feel that?
Dude, yeah, and it just asks you if you feel that.
It's a lady's glove. Like you think it was a robot the whole time, but it was actually a lady with a glove.
Or a dude with a lady's glove.
And you hear a machine like cough.
That's not that bad. That was good. But no, and then for real, and then you go in there and a real doctor tells you everything, and instead of like being on a little computer where you can't see what they're typing, it's like on this big touch screen, so you literally see everything. So you know exactly what they're talking about too.
Can they do that with food?
What do you mean? Like tell you what to eat?
Yeah, it's like
it's
like,
kind
what
of
can I eat?
It's kind of for that, so that doctors no longer just have to check like your blood sugar, this or that, but also give you like a dietary plan.
Oh wow, like that.
It's nice. It's cool.
Is that going to be your new doctor? I'm actually searching for a doctor.
I'm afraid to put my fingers in anything.
Yeah, I mean,
because you have to put them into these little holes,
glory
and
holes.
it feels like in the huh.
Like the O2 meters, that's the thing on your finger.
Right, but you know, like Indiana Jones, you don't want to stick your hand in a damn thing.
If you think of National Treasure 2, hand in the thing, and that's how the Indian.
But that's the only one where the guy's hand came back.
So basically, we're inviting glory holes for your fingers. And
what if like you stick your fingers in there and someone just starts sucking on it? They're like his blood sugar's fine.
With this whole COVID and bacteria shit, what if like everything is a hole and it's like, all right, slide your dick through the hole, please. Mm-hmm. Okay.
But what the fuck are they gonna check
like
there?
The doctor's on the other side of the glass and he's just like, he's like, are you gonna help me? He's like, yes.
The reason I brought that up though is because the future is now.
Yeah.
So imagine
gym clothes is back in style again.
No, so cyberpunk, dude. Huh? Nobel Prize.
Nobel
the future
Prize.
is now.
2022, we're going to see less gym clothes, please. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, people, get dressed.
like I don't know, man. This is always gym clothes. I don't know. I'm already tired of it.
Me too.
It's like I was kind of tired of the baggy pants.
I never wear it.
Like, you know, the baggy pants era, they're showing your ass the whole time.
I remember they had to make laws. I don't know if that was.
They had to make laws, yeah.
They're like no baggy pants, or you could actually get a ticket.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was
Miami Garden, Opalaka, yeah.
Opalaka. So, yo, put them bands up, boy.
Yo, we out of time.
Oh yeah, we are. Okay, guys. Thanks, audience, for coming.
Thank you.
Like, and,
she wasn't even here the whole time.
I know she wasn't.
How horrible.
Some
support.
Join the Patreon if you don't. We haven't done anything but just damn support it. It's only $1.
Just support us.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Like.
Comment.
Share.
And
hit the fucking bell. And that is all, folks. And we are alive and well.
Yeah.
We'll find out if
we're
happens
healthy
to
now.
this guy.
We're both on vaccine. Oh, I'm not done. I need one more vaccine, and then I'll fully be on vaccine.
And I'm Johnson with 1 shot, and I got sick right after.
So he'll be dead soon.
But go get your vaccine, because remember when I first said get your vaccine? Just do it.
Yeah.
So
see you guys next week.
For sure.
Bye.